Hello. Hello. Very good morning to all of you. Today I am here to explain the first chapter of class 9th, in which we'll study about the matter, formation of matter, how the matter becomes, what are the states of matter, what are the characteristics of particle, etc. and etc. So I suppose that you will listen me carefully and you will understand me properly, that what I am trying to explain, what I am trying to say. So now we'll start toward our chapter. Matter. What is matter? If somebody will ask it to you that define matter, then on the behalf of what you can define matter? If you will study in class 7th, 8th and all, definitely you memorize one very important thing, that the teacher explained you that anything which contains a shape and a mass is known as matter. In Hindi, ब्रह्मांड में उपस्थित वह हर वस्तु जिसकी एक आकृति हो, जिसका एक द्रव्यमान हो, उसे हम पदार्थ कहते हैं. So the matter is nothing but the same. Will convert the Hindi line into English, that any substance which is having a mass and which is having a shape, either fixed or either not fixed, that will be considered as matter. So in class 9th, definitely we studied about that how the formation of matter takes place, So like in the biological segment, to understand this thing, we'll take an example from our biological side. Like for a body, if we'll consider our body as a matter, then how the formation of body takes place? Like the body, first step, body is made up of organ system. Body is made up of organ system, and the organ system, what do we mean by organ system? Like respiratory system, digestive system, any other things like that. So on the behalf of that, what we can explain, that body is made up of organ system. Organ system is made up of organs are made up of tissues are made up of cells. So this one is the criteria from the biological side of formation of body. Just similar to that, matter are made up of a small and teeny particles. So if somebody will ask it into one line answer, that define matter, so we can easily write that matters are made up of a small and teeny particles. So matters are made up of particles are made up of molecules are made up of atom, and atoms are made up of electron, neutron and proton. This one is the fact. So here, after matter, definition of matter, now we will discuss about the particles. So for the formation of matter, we have to know about the role of the particles, or in other words, we can say that the characteristic of the particles. So what are the characteristic of the particles for formation of the matter? Like particles are having attraction power. So which particles are having very much attraction power? That will be responsible for making solid. With lesser attraction power, that will be responsible for making the state of liquid. And such kind of particles, those don't have much attraction power, that will be considered as gas. So we can say that the characteristic of the particle plays very important role for the formation of matter, formation of matter, and we can easily understand them with the help of these three pictures, in which solid, what we are seeing, that particles are tightly bounded with each other. In liquid, particles are having gaps between each other, and in gas, particles are far away with each other. So this shows the characteristic of particles for the formation of solid, liquid and gas. Thank you. Now on moving another topic. Due to the characteristic of particles, matters are divided into three types: solid, liquid and gas. Solid, liquid and gas. So these are known as state of matter. Here one more thing might be possible, that sir, you are just telling about solid, liquid and gas, where is the plasma? Definitely you are right, all of you are right, very good, that plasma is also a state of matter. But in this chapter, whatever you have to discuss, we have to discuss about only three major state of matter, that will be solid, liquid and gas, So now, after getting the facts of matter, the formation of matter, which thing is responsible for the formation of matter? Particles. Particles are majorly responsible for the making of matter. So after that, characteristic of matter, in which what we discussed about the attraction power of the particles between each other, which is responsible for the making state of solid, liquid and gas. Now we'll study about the physical change in state of matter. So this thing you have to know very well and very better, that solid will convert into liquid and liquid will convert into gas. Solid will convert into liquid, liquid will convert into gas. It means what? How it takes place. So definitely we have to keep one thing in our mind, that if we'll provide heat to solid, then it will convert into liquid, and again if we'll provide heat to liquid, then it will convert into gas. For an example, ice cubes. Very commonly you will get ice cubes from your refrigerator and all. So from ice cube, what is happening? If we'll take out the ice cube from the fridge and put it into the atmospheric temperature, what we see? We see clearly that ice is converting into water. Why? Because the increment in temperature. If the temperature increases, then the ice will convert into water. And again, for the conversion of water into gas, what we will do? We'll take a vessel, we'll put a water and we'll put it onto the gas, and after burning the gas, what we see? We see clearly that the vaporization takes place, is taking place and all, and after some times we'll see that my complete vessel is empty. Why? It means the water converted into water vapor. Again, the role of providing heat. So on the behalf of that, again, in other words, we can say like this process is reversible. In other words, we can show that with the help of this picture, we can easily show you, or you can easily explain that how this process is reversible. Again, if we'll provide cool temperature to water vapor, then it will convert into water. Example, we see clouds. Clouds are very far away from us according to height, too much height, and after getting coolness, what happens? It starts raining. It means what? Water vapor is converting into water. Water vapor is converting into water. So with the presence of, or with the help of cool temperature, the water vapor will convert into water. And again, if we'll put a water into refrigerator, then what we'll see? That the water converted into ice. So like if we'll provide solid heat, then it will convert into liquid, and we provide heat to liquid, it will convert into gas, and if we'll provide cool temperature, then gas will convert into liquid, and again the liquid will convert into ice. And here the coolness plays important role, because you can see easily that water is in liquid form in our current atmospheric temperature, but in Himalayas and all, where temperature is too much low, like 0 degree, -3, -5, -10, you know that Leh and all, in Leh and all, water is always available in the solid form. So this one is the conversion of solid into liquid, liquid into gas, and again gas into liquid, liquid into solid. That will be known as change in physical state of matter. That will be known as change in physical state of matter. Now what I told you, that we are here to discuss about three major state of matter: solid, liquid and gas. So during the study of the matter, what I told, that majorly there are three states of matter: solid, liquid and gas. So we will put solid, liquid and gas. Here what we can see, that if we have to give the definition of solid, then solid is having the fixed shape and fixed volume, like marker, fixed shape and fixed volume, fixed shape and fixed volume, that will be considered as solid. So I wrote here solid, volume fixed, shape fixed. For liquid, volume is fixed but shape is not fixed. Volume is fixed but shape is not fixed. How? Or you can ask it to me. I am feeling that someone is trying to ask me via chat that how. Give an example. Definitely I am here to give you an example, and the example is like, if we'll take a glass of water, 1 liter of water or half liter of water, we'll put them into glass. Now the volume is fixed, half liter, but the shape of the water is the shape of the glass. After that, if we'll put the same water into half liter water into jug, now the volume is again fixed, half liter, but now the shape of the water is jug. So on the behalf of that, we can easily write that liquid volume is fixed but shape is not fixed, shape is not fixed. So on the behalf of that, in gas, here we have to understand, in gas volume is also not fixed, shape is also not fixed. Why? Because if we will burn any kind of agarbatti and any extra thing, what we see, we burn it into our next by next room, and we'll getting the smell in our room. It means that spreads from one place to another, that spreads from one place to another. So at atmospheric condition, we cannot consider that the volume is fixed, because it will start mixing into the atmospheric air and it will spread out. So for gas, volume is also not fixed and shape is also not fixed. So on the behalf of the shape and the volume, we can easily explain the physical state of matter: solid, liquid and gas. These are the three major state of matters you have to keep in your mind. Yes? Yeah. One more thing, one student is asking to me that again I have to repeat the formation of matter. Again I have to repeat the formation of matter. One question from my side. All of you know that the smallest known particle is electron, neutron, proton. A smallest known particle is electron, neutron, proton. So now we'll move from bottom to top. Electron, neutron, proton combinedly forms atom. Atom joins together to form molecule. Molecule joins together to form particle, and particles are responsible for making substance or matter. That's why in the starting of my class I told you that all matters are made up of a small and teeny particles. All matters are made up of a small and teeny particles. So these things you have to keep in your mind, that what is matter, how matter forms, what is the role of particles, what is the state of matter, what we mean by change in physical state of matter, how we can define solid, liquid and gas. One more thing, on the basis of your course and all, if in examination question comes like explain solid, liquid and gas, first of all we'll explain them on the behalf of shape and volume. We'll write the definition of solid, liquid and gas. Afterward we'll draw this picture, because this picture is helpful